Okay, we're back with a web exclusive 2022 Biggs Darklighter 1/6 scale mini bust. That's right, this is from Gentle Giant and Diamond Select Toys. They sent us this to review. I asked for it because I do really like Biggs Darklighter, and I think I'm one of those kids that grew up, you read the storybook, the picture book, and then there was this whole scene in there with Luke and this guy who was like at the end of the movie. You're like, when did all this stuff happen? He looks as cool as Han Solo. He has a cape. And he's like Luke's buddy. So, like, who is this guy? So, definitely, when you see something with Biggs Darklighter, limited to 500 pieces, you definitely want to pick one up. Now, as you can see, here on this side, we have him with the helmet and his hands on his side to side, on his hips. Here on the front, we have him holding the gloves and helmet here on the side. I always love this helmet. Biggs retails for $120. So, we are probably going to get two different arms, two different heads. Let's get into it and see what it's like. All right, so we have number 479, 500. I always love to get one. That would be nice just for once. Or 500, you know, to actually get the last one in the line. I'm sure they're probably given to the actors, you know, or Lucasfilm or something like that, or Disney or something. You know, maybe they give them out, they raffle them, they have them. I have been to the Presidio and seen Lucasfilm office, and you do see this stuff in the bookshelves inside the lobby. It's amazing because you're like, I have that. That's so cool. Again, as you know, in my quest to try to understand why this is on some and not on others, this is a web exclusive. If you look at a more recent review, we just reviewed 000 from the Dr. Aphra and Darth Vader comic. He had this on, or the robot had this on. So the droid. All right, we're going to open him up. Ooh, okay, so this is what we got. It's like a really cool kit. So we've got to build Biggs, but which version of Biggs do we wish to build? Pull out these pieces here, get it all set up for you. All right, it kind of looks like a crime scene here. We do have a lot of pieces just laying out. Here is the letter of authenticity, by the way. I just want to show that to you again. And the one thing that I'm going to say is, now, I know there are a lot of Rebel pilots, and I'm sure more intricate Star Wars fans, especially cosplayers, would notice that this is a pretty versatile piece. You can do a lot with this. You can do Wedge. You could do Zach. You could do Gold Leader. You could do Red Leader. There's a lot of people that you could make pilot costumes for, let alone aliens. You could do different aliens. You could do guys from X-Wing or TIE Fighter or Rebel Assault 2. I mean, you could do Twi'leks. You could do all kinds of really great pilot outfits. You could change the colors, but just the sculpt itself is really versatile. Again, 479. So let's build Biggs. Let's build pilot Biggs. So what I love about these designs is that they have magnets to keep everything nice and firm. We have a great mustache. The likeness of Garrick Hagen, who played Biggs, is, I think, pretty solid. I really enjoy it. I have no problem with it. I love the greasy hair. And I just say that because it's very 70s with the big stash, of course. Really set him aside from the other pilots. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the two hips. Two hands on the hips. So we put that there. We put that there. The thumbs are there. And he's done. So another thing that I really appreciate about this exclusive, and that the versatility of changing him in, you can make him look different. He doesn't have to look exactly the same all the time. So you actually bought one mini bust, or 1/6 scale mini bust, but you've got two different designs, and you can change it up. You can make them look different. Now, I've had some, like Sabine Wren and a couple others, where you can really change the hands, helmet, no helmet. I'm sorry, it was Bo-Katan. Helmet, no helmet, and then you can change the hands. You could have holsters, you know, hands with guns, hands without guns. I like the simplicity of this. And the tribute to the character is fantastic as well. So, as you can see, we really can't have, because he's got two gloves in this hand, can't really have this hand over here because it's like he picked up somebody's gloves. So, and then this is a little odd that he has two helmets. But as we change him one last time, we put Biggs's thing here. And I like the fact that he's kind of looking at you. Like this was it straight on, as we had the other head, but now it's more of an angle. So this would, unfortunately for me, this is my first of these. So I'd really have to dive in deep to see how many other Rebel pilots come with helmets and without. The helmet is fantastic. The details here, the black and the yellow, really nice. I always often wondered, are they squadrons? Were they just designs? They call them stunt fighters, but then you're like, well, are these just racing helmets? You know, and it's all, I'm sure it's all deciphered somewhere. I just really haven't dived that deep into it. I've let my imagination play, as I always have as a kid, to understand in my own mind what it is. And that's what I really enjoy about Star Wars, because it can be anything. And at that time when it first came out, it could be anything you wanted it to be. Really great likeness of Garrick Hagen, who's still alive, by the way. And I'm going to blow your mind. Did you know that Garrick Hagen is the dad in the beginning of Batman 1989? That with the family that Batman saves at the beginning of the movie. You think it's going to be the Waynes and everything, but it's just a family, and Batman ends up saving them. That's Garrick Hagen. And there's another Batman Star Wars crossover, but I will let you dive into that one and figure out who it is. The guy's also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Not this guy, but that other guy. So, let's do some scale so we know what we're dealing with here. So, as I said, it is 1/6 scale. And we've got a vintage collection Mandalorians you got there at the side. And then we have our 6-inch First Order Trooper to kind of give you some size. He's a little bit shy of the First Order Trooper. A little bit. No, he's a little bit taller than the First Order Trooper. I looked around for my Biggs. I've got at least 2, and I can't find them anywhere. But I know I don't have Biggs in his outfit that was seen in the deleted scenes. So if you find the deleted scenes, you can find them online. They're in a couple different Star Wars CD-ROMs and things. They're on some Blu-rays. You can see the scenes and stuff. But I never got that figure. I need that figure from the, I get it from the 30th anniversary line. It was a great Star Wars line. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon, thanking Gentle Giant for sending out this gorgeous web exclusive of Biggs Darklighter. It's just a great figure. Have a good night, and may the Force be with you.